So I heard that this game it will be really interesting. I saw only some images, but I didn't see the whole game. So yeah. We have Kumas picked by Daniel on which can be considered a weird pick on this map. Pros casting, yeah. So we have Daniel in the red on the left, and we have Slam in the blue with the Vikings, which is a common pick on this map. But Kumas, you know that something is coming towards you if you pick Kumas on this map. Kuman Terror. Don't spoil team, okay? Don't spoil team. I think we can speed up a bit. It's the first time when I see the whole game, so it'll be a surprise for me too. I'll try to be surprised, not gonna lie. So now we want to speed up more. In case you don't know, this game was played in T90's League in the group stage, and it was between Daniel and Slam. And this is the first game, but I don't think I will go through the whole series. As I said, I'm not a caster, but this game has something special. Heart is in that group as well. I don't even know who am I rooting for. You can root for me for the entire event, and I will not get upset. And let's slow it down, man. We have a forward build sent by Daniel. But you must keep that in mind. No, we'll go in normal speed, and he's about to reach feudal age. 24 pop, which is maybe only 19 villagers, 18, 19. But it's fine on this map. And what he's going to do with those vills? He's going to drop a scene. What he's going to do with this villager? He's going to drop a range. Oh, God. Slam has a pretty good map, but does have Slam an idea what's coming up? No, he's chasing the scout, but he's not going to catch it. Don't think Daniel is going to show Slam what's going on. Oh, this map it's easier to play the terror? I think yes, if you don't expect it, yes. Slam has a really good map to wall. Right here, here, and here, and he secured almost the whole side where the aggression is coming. Slam doesn't have any idea. He went for blacksmith. I guess he will take fletching soon, and he's trying to snipe the fish. He's going for the standard feudal play, double dock. But still he has no idea. Those walls are a bit weird. I'm not sure, don't know how to switch to him. Shift, right click. Okay. He doesn't say that it's easier to hold there. And what is his? Nothing. He just assumes that he's on Tootsies right now. And he sniped the fish actually. Okay. That's really bad for Daniel. And Slam is on double dock, so he's going to add fishing ships. While Daniel is going for double range and a blacksmith. I think I've seen this before, but no idea where. Maybe in the 10 videos that I posted on YouTube with Cuman Terror? Maybe. Only 3 archers. Not the cleanest build, if you ask me, considering he had the fish. But they are learning, learning. Is the Hera killer threat? Is the top player's killer threat actually? Neokimas are just sus on any map? Yeah, true. If they are picked on any map, you know something is coming. And it won't be pretty for him. So, pretty good food income from Daniel. I think it's even better on this map, but at the same time it's better for the enemy, because he has safe fish. And you risk to lose your fish. And Daniel is going for a ram. Okay, then this is going to be crazy soon. And he's messing archers. Not sure why he's not producing from the both ranges, considering he has the gold. But yeah, 8 on gold. It's not really enough for ram production in archers. But as I said, they are learning. And we have a market by Slam, but Slam still don't have any idea of what's coming. And now he sees the ram. And don't wanna know what's in mind right now. Daniel has fletching and he's with the archers in his base with the ram. This is going to be wild, as I said. Panic tower by the Slam, or maybe a good tower, don't know. But Daniel has a ram, but only one ram. It's not enough. It's not enough. You need two if you're going for the kill. On this map, I think it works even better because usually you don't have farms under the sea. This means you don't have usually too many wheels under the sea that are constantly working. So it's easier to take the sea down. Slam is going for a second market. He wants to get up to Castle Age, but he risks to lose that sea till he reaches Castle Age. Also works with Dravidians on hybrid maps like Scandi or Four Lakes. Don't spoil my strategies, Raven, okay? Don't spoil my strategies. And Slam is going for houses, which is the right call. You can even go for stone walls, considering that you made the tower already. And Daniel is still messing army. Is he adding economy behind? Yeah, he's doing it. Let's change this one, because we don't have Capture H Pro. Archer, Daniel needs a good micro, so he doesn't lose the archers to the tower. But that house is going down quickly, and for sure. Not sure if Daniel realizes that Slam is on the way up and he can take down the team, which is great. That tower is going down. No way it stays against 3 rams. But Daniel's archers are going down against the skirms and the villagers, and this is not the best decision to do it. You don't go in that direction. You go back to protect the rams. And Daniel lost a lot of rams, but he's ahead in economy. At the same time, at home, he's adding farms, but not too many. He has 4 scholar, which I don't usually do, not that early, and he has double BTX, which means his economy will be pretty good on long term. Slam doesn't have 4 scholar, but he doesn't have farm, so it doesn't matter too much. And looks like Daniel's Slam, it's in a fine position. Here he repelled the push. It's fine, but Daniel is continuing to add archers. Do you add archers here? I'm not sure. If you ask me, I think you do. If you ask Daniel, I think you do too. But he's not adding ramps anymore, and he stopped archer production. He realized that he just needs to go up right now. The only concern for him is that double stable. Okay, I have a feeling that step lancers are coming soon. This is the best call. After you go for this, you can just go for the stable step lancer. No, nothing surprises you. Is now the meta now? With Kumos, I think it is. But still, it doesn't work all the time. Not sure if Daniel accomplished his target. Usually you aim for TC. I think that was a mistake, especially that it was unprotected. And he didn't use the forward villager to repair the ram, or I think he did, no idea. Slam is going for X-bows, and he has the water. He has a lot of fishing ships, but he has only 1 TC, so he's behind with 20 wheels, and the fishing ships are starting to get less efficient as the game goes on. Sneaky attack from Slam right here, and he will take a few wheels down. But he missed this gold. Not the best situation for him. But still, what is he doing now? He's about to lose the Xbox to that C, but he realized in time, and now Daniel will come with slab answers soon. I guess Daniel is camping this gold with those archers in case Slam is expanding here, but he is expanding down here. And what is Daniel doing with those wheels? Pretty unlucky. Not sure if what he wanted to do. Siege workshop, DC. A few knights and we'll clean all those scattered X-bows. They're not strong when they are all over the place. And really good for Daniel. One knight in one direction, one knight in the other direction, and he cleans everything up. But still, the problem is the water. Slam still has the water control. Is Daniel going to try to get the water back? No idea. By the way, this was the main push. That's it. Oh, what is special about this game? No idea if something special will come up again. And we start seeing step lancers, which I don't mind. Can be fun to watch. Would you consider to go back to water to kill the fish? Yes, I do. As I played against him and if you remember, I was in Italians. And I added the docks on one side. I went for cheap fast fire ship upgrade and got the water again. Just for map control. It's always good to have it. 3 rams, should have gone for the TC. Yeah, definitely. In that position he should have gone for the TC. No immediate villagers to defend it right away. The houses was some sort of problem, but you can go around it. You don't care that much. What's special, Mihai, is also how he transitions from not going that much damage with the forward. It shows how to adjust for playing with equal lead. Yeah, true, he definitely read it better than me. I usually don't think that I'm so ahead. So I go even with more aggression, or I continue the push. Which I might just stop after the first push. I think that's the right call. If you know that more damage is not guaranteed. So yeah, he's still ahead in eco. But Slime is coming back with the boom on land right now. He still has 3 fishing ships. Not sure if he has gill nets. But yeah. A mangonel by Slam. Sick of this. I don't like, to be honest, I don't like mangonels like that. Because it's so easy to snipe them. 2-step lancer, especially. Oh, whoa. Ah, painful. I would say this was a mistake, but then he still save 2-step lancers and 1 low HP knights. Not sure if you will get to heal them up. But still, Slime is exactly what I said. You have to be on point here if you don't want to lose. Not too many upgrades on step lancers, so. Also awesome how he uses cavalry mobility against the slower army. Yeah, true, he's moving around, but he got caught out of guard here, which was not good for him. Still, those units shouldn't get any more value after they kill the fish, but good job by Slam to getting more value. And Daniel wants to push here with 1 mangonel. Not sure if he will add more. But this is not killer army, not for now. No idea if I like this matchup long term for Viking. I think humans should be better. Depends on if they get a dream composition of humans. Real aggressive castle here by Slam. He feels like he still needs to do something, and most likely with this castle he will get Daniel out of this this gold area. He will secure it, at least for now. If Daniel wants to get the area back, he has 2 options. He either goes for rams or for trebuchets. Not likely to see ramps. Capped ramps can be good. Still, I don't really like the army control here. And looks like Slam is going to take down that Magneral, or maybe just lower it down. It's HP. And then it's in trouble. He doesn't have too much military, and usually with step lancers you want to mass them. They are strong in big numbers. In low numbers, you can't take engagement with them. You can just harass, as he is doing right now. I think 2 step lancers with good micro can take down those spikes if he's paying attention. But without forging, it's really hard. Economy wise, Slam doesn't have too many upgrades, but he has handguard, which is really huge. But horse collars, those farms will finish in no time. 80 Vilkimon equal lead, including 9 fishing. Fish for Slam. Yeah, as I said, at this point, the fishing, it's good to have it, but it's not as massive as it is in early game. Micro? Oh, really good attack ground by Slam. Didn't expect to snipe it that easily. And that Mangonel, I think if it's able to kill another Mangonel, it's perfect for a Slam in this position. A lot of economy by Daniel, but what is he going to do with this economy if half of it is idle? Slam is doing a really good job being here and idling his whole farm eco almost. Slam, then it's expanding here, and he's still free on this gold, which is good for him. This Magnet is going to go down to white 1 pikeman. And the castle age douche by Slam here. This is what this game missed. Is he going to take to get the TC up? Oh, he deletes it. Oh, commit to it, man. You have the RAM. Just send more villagers. At least make it fun. This army is not that scary anymore. Now that the Mangonel went down for Slam, and this Mangonel is going to clean the whole army here. Step is stack over each other. Yeah, true, but that's their advantage. They're so smooth to micro, and they're so smooth during engagements. This is not the best castle, to be honest. Just secures the area. Looks like Daniel is thinking about going up. Yeah, he's definitely going to him soon. While Slam is stacking castle age, don't see him going up soon. But Handcar farms 27. They pump up, put really fast. He only needs to stop progression, or maybe he just goes for full castle age. But usually, if you're the one that goes for full castle age and you're still behind in eco numbers, you're in big troubles. And Slime is going for rams. Looks like he's not thinking about Imperial Age at all. He's going to take this castle down with castle age rams. Some units here that are not doing that much. The Magneral patrolling. Looks like things calm down a bit. Till Slams comes here. Good moves by Daniel. He's stopping the rams from coming. Those palisades resist a bit. Usually they resist only one shot from, and it's a fully garrisoned ram. Really good quick rolls by Daniel. It's buying time for the castle. That might actually save it if he gets a Magneral up from this siege workshop. If he realizes to. Keep checks are so smooth to micro too. Step Lancer keep checks. If you have a good micro, Kumas is the way to go. As a sieve. Slam playing me high style, ram push. Yeah, I usually like to do those kind of stuffs. Sometimes it works, sometimes doesn't. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I just need to learn when is the right call to do it. And looks like Daniel is saving this castle, which puts Slam in a really bad spot. If you don't succeed in those kind of pushes, you are you're in a bad position. And Daniel reached Imp. What is Slam going to do right now? He thinks about Imp, but it will take at least 3 minutes till he reaches imp. It will be really hard to defend. Vikings stacking castle age against imp army, not the best. Not the best situation that you want to be in. The thing with humans in late game is that you need a really big eco, which Daniel has, if you want to get to their dream units. Like Kipchucks, if you don't get the elite upgrade, you don't get that much from going imp. Because you miss Bracer, of course. Daniel will control all the gold. Yeah, he's about to control all the gold. And what Vikings do without gold? Not too much. Still has the water, but not giving as much value as before. And doesn't matter that much anymore. 100 wheels, including the fishing ships, which is pretty good for Daniel. For Slam. But at the same time, it's good for Daniel, because he's still behind. And this castle is going to be trapped down. No horse collar? Yeah, no horse collar by him. While Daniel has almost all the eco upgrades, all the important ones. And what is going to stick to? Step Lancers or Kipchucks? Or maybe both, you have the whole gold. Yeah, looks like Daniel is going to take out this game. This is the only game that you'll see, I think. Or do you want me to cast the whole series? I don't mind it. Let me do something. I don't mind it, to be honest. What do you prefer? Casting the rest of the games? Most of you might know the result again, so it's a bit tricky. Those cast? Wanna see? Only one casting? Yes, cast. Okay, I have the other games prepared anyway, because I downloaded all of them. And this is desperation move by Slam. He knows that the game is lost, but at least he's trying. I like the fighting spirit. I usually like to do those kind of stuff. Yeah, this is just disrespect to Castle. Who could have been here? Nothing changed. And Daniel is going to get the first game. Unless you don't want to cast. Yeah, I don't mind it to cast it. Especially that I don't feel like playing 1v1 anymore. I'm done for today. Headache stuff like that. I don't wanna complain too much. Anyway, let's continue with the series. Daniel has the lead, of course. Why Vikings don't get halves? They get the unique tech war chiefs, I think it's called, which give them bonus against cavalry. And imagine halves with more HP and with that unique tech. What can stop them? Almost nothing. It will be just too OP if you give them halves. Not sure if it has anything to do with historical accuracy on 61 VLs. I find myself in this style of play, not gonna lie. But I guess this is just Hera's advice. Continue to make VLs. Tell you our PopCap. They are infantry save. Yeah, but they have really good infantry options, don't they? They have berserks, unique unit. They have unique techs that give infantry bonus. They have a civ bonus that gives infantry a boost. And good economy behind. That doesn't have anything to do with infantry, but still. They are still infantry civ without halberdiers. It's just balance reasons. And we hop into the next game, which is Byzantines against Gurjaras. Looks like Daniel's really prepared. Not sure if he expected Gurjaras here. Oh, this generation. Half of the map is almost empty. Only some extra stone and some extra relics. And as I said, Byzantines kinda counters Gurjaras. They can go for cataphracts, and at that point, Gurjaras can't do too much. I mean, they took from them Tamrink and didn't give them Think in return. I think they buffed the Berserks. That's for sure. So, yeah, as we know, devs are trying... Only 1 tree here. Devs are trying to make them more like an infantry civ, because till now it was only archers. And it's still mostly about archers, still the Imperial Age. They buffed the infantry. Yeah, true. I'm sad nobody plays the AUC civs anymore, like Persians or even Slavs. Semene versus Sobek in 53 minutes. I'll have to go at one point, so I can't stay too much to cast. And to be honest, I don't gain too much from casting that one. I played both players already, only for content eventually. They buffed all Castle Age infantry units. I think we can speed up a bit. As I said, I don't have too much time. Not sure when I have to go. And Slam has all the ships? Yeah, he has. The problem with Byzantines on this kind of map is that you have to survive. You might just die till then. You have really good options in Feudal Age, cheap trash. But this map tends to be full scouts, and Byzantine scouts, not the best. Missing bloodlines. Obviously hurts. This is a really nice woodline to have as Daniels. It's close, as close as this one, and it's in the back. So yeah, really good generation for him. While Slam opted to stay on the hill. And he goes for a range approach. And he's going for skirms right away. Did he see the... No, not like this. Did you see the range? Or what's his thought process? Yeah, he saw the barracks, but he doesn't know if it's scouts or not. Still, do you wanna go full trash against Byzantines? Which have the cheaper options? Daniel is going for archers. 5 on gold, a bit too much. Unless he's going for double range. But this is not Mihai. No, this is Daniel. He tends to use his brain. Anyway. Daniel is going to snipe this skirm, which is really important in those early stages of the game. But Slam is going to snipe this wheel. Or is he? Yeah, he's going. Unless Daniel would have went for the quick call. But it's hard with the skirm to save it. Anyway. The camel is going down without killing Daniel's scout, which is pretty important. Deco upgrades. Daniel is taking horse collar before dropping farms, obviously. And he's going for the deers. And he added only 1 archer and banked 90 gold. A bit weird, but I guess it's called adapting. Slam going for walls. Is he going to go for full walls? I've seen this kind of approach, but it's really risky. You go for full walls, but you have those kind of woodlines that are finishing in no time. So you risk to have walls anyway. You have to really be on point. Looks like... Oh, Daniel got a really ugly hit. Is Slam going to try to take the scout down? Looks like not. And even game till now, which Byzantines don't mind too much? The farm transition? Better for Slam, I guess. Only 2 farms difference though. And Slam don't have any more deers. Well, Daniel still has 1. As I said yesterday, it feels like it's a good approach to go when you play against Gurjaras. Just go with the scout forward. You don't push deers for scouts. You don't push deers, but still you stop the opponent. Ooh. which really needs deers to push. Anyway, a lot of military by both players for scouts. And not sure if Daniel is going to survive here, actually. Even if they are archers, the skirms, really good micro by slam, is going to snipe the archers, which is the important thing for important army for Daniel, but he's going to escape with the archers. The only problem with going scouts here is that you slow down your castle age time a lot. And when I say a lot, not a lot of military. And it's easier to spam units for slam. Skirms are producing in no time. And constantly adding scouts. Not sure if Daniel is going to hold this one. Because everything he has, it gets countered by skirms, by slam skirms. I think I have to change the title. Unless till I get copyright by... Oh, the title is already changed. Thank you, Daniela. I guess it's your fault here. So some counterattack by Daniel Slam here. Not really counterattack. And he sees that Daniel is going for scouts by himself. Feels like the right approach now is to get bloodlines ASAP. Which Slam might do. Do you wanna stay on gold right now when you're not doing gold units? I think you just stick to skirm and scouts. Get as much value as you can. And the thing is that both civs wants to get to Castle Age ASAP, because there is when they shine. So like that. Shrivamsha, crazy unit. But Byzantines with the discount, it's crazy as well. Weird to see both civs here? Not really. I would consider them good civs here. Why Gorgiaras it's weird? The only reason that I would think it's weird is because bears always spawn on the edge of the Acropolis. So the mill it's almost all the time exposed. But those are civs that perform really well against other civs. Actually Slam is not going for Bloodlines, he's going to go Castle Age. Which surprises me, to be honest, when you have the edge. But great macro by both players. Looks like they are going to Castle Age at the same time. Because you can get lamed with Gorgiara. From my experience, you don't see that much lame on this map. Usually, players are not going for lame that often, as you might think. Because it's risky. It's really risky. You can fail. I'm afraid for Daniel, because this army is going to get cleaned by the skirms. All Slam needs to do is to keep the scouts alive and trade them with the other scouts, and he's fine. But good micro by both. In the end, Daniel ends up with keeping this army. Not sure what's his army composition. I think you want camels here. Yeah, double stable by him. And what's Slam going to do? Another stable for him. Weird stable in front of the gate, but you still have a gap. So you don't block that much area. They're fighting for Castle Age. I know why Slam wants to force a fight. He has no idea what Daniel approach is going to be. So he just wants to see those archers cleaned up, which makes sense. Especially that his army is not going to get any value against Castle Age army anymore. So yeah, a lot of resources by Daniel, by Slam, and he sold his stone. Both players actually sold their stone. Not sure if Daniel bought 100 stone right now or he sold it before. Daniel is going for the economic approach by looks of it. Which is better? Better camels or cheaper camels? I feel in this situation, if with cheaper camels you can't match the strength of Gorgiara camels. Let's sit down here by Slam. Looks like they are not going to want to see. Which a lot of players tend to do on this map. You have so much aggression potential, so you can just go for 1 TC. Still the same numbers, so the cheaper camels didn't pay off yet. Maybe if he goes for third stable soon, who knows. Still without bloodlines, it's still hard. You have to take your engagements really careful. He's trying to deny this scene. I'm not sure if he will accomplish this. No, I don't think it was good. But at the same time, look at the wheel difference. Slam is going for wheelbarrow, true, but Daniel is so ahead. It's kind of the same situation as the last game. And he's going for the third C. I think he realized how ahead he is. And Eco KD? 6-1? I didn't pay attention to that in field range, not sure how many kills did Daniel get in field range. Because I'm not sure if he killed too much here. Anyway. Counter attack by Slam. He knows that he wants to deal damage here. Because Byzantines can go imp anytime. And even with Gurjara's camels, you don't wanna face heavy camels. Cheap heavy camels. That's for sure. The problem with this camel warfare is the one that booms the most. Because you can't trade. Even if you get bad engagement, it's really hard to push with camels. They just melt to arrows. So yeah. Isn't it better for Slam to have TC next to gold? Located near edge of the map? You mean here? With TC in mid of the map, a lot of idle time? Yeah, it's not the best decision to go for really aggressive TCs. Because I think it's closer to Daniel's base than to his own base. So it's really easy for Daniel to aggress it on the right map. Oh, okay, here. Here you can add TCs comfortably. Yeah, not sure if Slam sees this. He doesn't see. I tend to do this mistake too. I don't scout the nearby areas to expand in the future. So when I get to time to expand, I just don't know where, because everything is black, of course. Really good play by Daniel to guard this relic. Not sure how much Slam will prioritize relics, considering that he's already behind. But as I said, does he know that? Maybe after the score, he didn't explore that much. Well, Daniel, he sees almost the whole map. Yeah. I'm sure Daniel's really comfortable here. He just goes for to play safe. He knows that he's the better one long term. As I said before, especially with Byzantines. No, sorry. By the way, I didn't get this one up. Not sure why. Still, Daniel keeps his lead in both categories, economy and military. Looks like Slam can't do too much, right? You can. That's the problem with Gurjaras. If you're against the camel sieve, even if you have the better camels, you can't add Shrivansha. Shrivansha melt to other camels. Doesn't matter the sieve. So you can't just send them into economy and raid. Because Daniel has a lot of camels. And he's going for these relics. Ballsy move, not gonna lie. And relic approach is on by both players. Slam went for double monastery. And both players are on stone. Looks like Daniel will drop a castle soon. While Slam has a long journey till then. Yeah, a misplay by Slam, not scouting this area. He can't expand here, which obviously is bad for him. Conversions happening soon? Not sure. Daniel is going up soon. Remember, it's Byzantines, cheaper to go up. But gold is running out for him, so he needs to expand too. I think this is a miss generation, if you ask me. Those should have been big engagement taking place here. And I think Daniel should take it pretty comfortably. He has the numbers. The double the monastery, 20 more 20 vills more. And yeah. And way more monks by him. Did he go for double monastery? Yeah. And not that aggressive castle. But it takes some map control. Usually you want to put it at least in the range of TC so you can get it down. Yeah. Daniel has 10 more camels. Even if you look at those numbers, you never know if they have numbers on other places on the map. So this is the engagement that matters. Better camels for Gurjaras, remember that. But looks like Daniel just overwhelmed with the numbers. Yeah. And I heard the resign sound. And Slam is going to call it for this one. And 2-0 for Slam. For Daniel, which is really good in his group. The score difference is so big actually. Yeah, as I said, Byzantines kinda counters Gurjaras. Atonement. Yeah, Atonement, it's a good move in those kind of situations. But if you remember my game with Malians against Magyars, Redemption is better there. Don't go for a blind Atonement. Anyway. Nice games. This was more one-sided, I would say. While the first one looked like Slam was in a better spot for a while. But the Cuban Boom carried Daniel on. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for the second game. Even if Daniel won this set, still, every win matters in this kind of tournaments, like T90's League. Especially that both players, I'm sure they want to get into Platinum. So yeah, not sure if we will analyze the groups. Arena, okay, Arena. Let's go for Capture Age, not in-game Spectator. And Bengalis Bohemians. Clown mode activated right here. Looks like GL Boys tends to like Bengalis a lot. I saw Doubt picking Bengalis, Viper. Remember him playing Bengalis. And yeah, Bengalis is more like a wild card, while Bohemians, it's more like a safe pick, an obvious pick. It's one of the top civs on Arena. But if you ask some clowns, they will pick Bengalis all day. And you can consider it a counter pick. Really good monks, you can convert the Hoofness. The problem is the army composition, because it's a really weird one. But if you remember Viper against Hera, Viper took the whole map control and kept the Bohemians in his base, which is not the ideal situation for Bohemians, because you wanna expand and take gold, obviously, to afford that ball in Imp. While Bengal is more like a snowball civilization. Just spam units, because you have a pretty versatile tech tree in late game. You can go for champions even without supplies. It's not that big of a deal. People really mind that thing about supplies, but you have to remember that in the past, before DE, there was no supplies. I don't wanna believe that champions were not viable at that time. Anyway. Real peaceful, but we have to forward, because don't think anything will happen till Castle Age. I'm only curious what Slam approach is going to be. Is he going to go double monastery? Is he going to go for scouts, light cap, the classic play on Arena? Well, Daniel, you can go for light cav, but Bengali monks with the armor that they got in the recent updates and the sanctity, I think they need like four hits from the scout, from the regular scout cavalry, and 3 hits from light cav, which buys you a lot of times, so you can get that lucky conversion in. And we know how conversions work in Age of Empires. It's all about randomness. You got both? Yeah, we're talking about that Malian game. Yeah, I got both, but I didn't prioritize the right one. And slow down a bit. Slam is going for stable. He's not going for double monastery, which works fine. You'll be ahead in wheel count for sure. You're Bengalis. By the time you're on Castle Age, you should be 4 wheels ahead. But Bohemian Eco is not bad at all. Both players going for light cavs. Actually, we are going to slow down when we reach Castle Age. Remember, free mining upgrades, and most of the time you go for Monastery on Arena, so you can get the upgrades for the monks. Double Monastery and light cav. Okay, this is, I'll consider it only really all in. Even Spearman added. Yeah, you have advantage. He's going for a stone. So Monk Rush into Imp. I smell a Monk Rush into Imp here. But this kind of play secures Slam a lot of relics, most likely. He will get at least 3 relics. He's guarding this guy. What is this cow doing? He patrolled it and look at it. Okay. Slam realized that he needs the monk. What is happening here? Whoa. Not sure if I like it for Slam here. Nah. In big numbers, obviously, monks are not dealing that well against. Oh, this is so. I would say it's so bad for Slam. Looks like double monastery isn't good, but the game still has to go on. He won't give up. I think he still wants his push. 3rd monastery. Okay. If his push works, this is going to be wild. Another wild game. As the first one. Double monastery by Daniel. Okay. So he wants to match. This is Clown Fest. This is going to be Clown Fest. The only problem is that Daniel doesn't have the light cav upgrades. From what those are converted light cavs, by the way. And he's going to add spearmans. Does he have sanctity? Yeah, he does. So 3 hits needed for a light cav to get it. And if you can block the light cav, most likely you'll get the conversion anyway. This is a bit out of position. Don't hit the one that you want to convert. Okay, Daniel is going to lose the scouts. Not sure who's the one better off. By looking at the numbers, Slam is ahead. It's ahead. And even will count. But Daniel is going for 3 Cs. I would say it's really risky. But feels like you need to do that, because you need a solid bomb behind to get to that dream Bohemian composition, halves and hoofness. And the map, and Slam has the relic advantage. Another one, Guardian, and Slam thinks about going in, which is not bad. You get 2 wheels when you reach him. You have really strong monks. I think it's really good play by Slam here. This castle is not that aggressive, could have been a bit forward, but considering he's going up, he doesn't care that much. And then it's on 3 Cs. Usually you can't go for him too fast if you're on 3 Cs, which puts Slam in a really comfortable position. Not gonna lie. And he will be able to take this gold right after he finishes the castle. Does he have the second building? I think he's waiting for the castle, which makes sense. You don't need siege workshop, you don't need monastery. Not really. He's missing both, so well, Daniel has it. Not that big of a deal. Then Daniel is thinking about it. Yeah, I think he realized that this was misplay, going for double C. But at the same time, what can you do? If you lose the map control, what can you do with Bohemians against Bengalis? Not too much. You don't have good light cav to go in imp, so yeah. Slammer being clicked up with a villager lead, impressive. Yeah, but I think Daniel didn't. When he realized the position he is, he just idles his C. Look at here. Skyrocking. The idle this time. Monastery, he realized that he needs the second building. Not that heavy on stone. I guess you don't want bomber cannons, cause Slam can just convert them. I think you want your own monks and traps. Not gonna lie, but Slam, it's a really good position. And I won't be surprised if he takes the third game, which is really important. By the way, I know already the score, so I will try to show that I don't care. Most of you might know it already if you use Wikipedia. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Outpost by Slam. Have more vision. I think you can make it a bit forward, but the risk to convert that wheel. Resources not looking bad. And imp time almost 2 minutes ahead. Daniel getting the monk upgrades. Shadow Mind and third monastery. 3 monasteries by both players. And when it's monk v monk, the armor doesn't matter too much. Maybe they are thinking about Heresy or Fate. Any of the upgrades. I think Heresy. Fate is too expensive at this point. You don't have the food for it. And does Slam has redemption? Is he going to convert the houses? It will be an interesting move. And this is a really ballsy castle. Can get denied by only monks. Well, he can try to deny it, slow down, but he doesn't have the military to kill the wheels, actually. And Treb out by Slam. The village is in Daniel's favor, but I saw even 100 wheel lead and still that player lost the game. I think it was even the Leary Draken case. Don't need Wikipedia to know Slam is gonna style on Daniel. Let's go Slam. You didn't see the score. Yeah, it looks like Daniel has a slightly advantage in this series. Yeah, just a slightly advantage. Luckily this was not the empty sim, but it didn't matter too much. As I said, I don't mind Slam position. Who would have thought that Slam is a clown? And jail boys don't tend to go for those kind of plays. Maybe they do. I remember a game from Doubt against Jordan. It was Jordan with Turks, and didn't believe that he's going to win that game. I promise it wasn't scripted. For some reason I read 0-0 after turning back in. Makes sense. Makes sense. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, Slam is surprisingly a decent clown. Yeah. I would have not thought about Slam as being a clown. And Monk Fest right here. The problem is that this game, I would say that this game already has a winner. Slam going for more scouts. Snipe the monks, which are about to garrison into the castle. But Slam has 3 traps soon. So this castle will not last too long. And guess what? Monks can't convert traps from distance. But you can't go for bomber cannons at the same time. You're just giving it to Slam, and Daniel stops out. Yeah, yeah, interesting game. An interesting approach by Slam. I don't mind it. Look at the Seiko, all those expired farms. But who cares? You won the game. That's all that matters. Mm. I will note. I will note this game for myself. I don't mind it. It was a really interesting one. Anyway, not sure if those games will get to YouTube. Even the one yesterday, I think I'll post that one. Gabby against Report. Maybe even this one. Mihai, road to professional caster. Let's go. I think I just have the feeling if I doing it too often, I'll just get bored at some point. Because obviously I enjoy more playing than casting. Yeah, it was a fun series. Didn't watch the statistic at the end of the game. You can tell by that thing that I'm not a good caster. It's the same thing even in 1v1. I don't show the statistics after the game is over.